loves, welcome to the Metaphysical Mystique, the School for Intuitive Arts. My name is Jamie Jacobson of the Sacred Raven, and I am your soul work intuitive, emotional intelligence and wellness specialist, mindfulness mentor, transformational life coach, and last but not very least, your lifestyle and life purpose business strategist for those of you who are going as creatives into creative careers and holistic style healing businesses. So welcome. Tonight, we discuss the Sagittarius moon transit. Are we ready? Because this one looks intense. This one is a game changer, you guys. It really is. It really is. I'm looking at everything now and well, let's just say this. Your world is going to be turned upside down, and it's going to carry through for the rest of the year. So, are we ready? Let's go. All right. So leading up to this, let's say, right about the Libra moon, the full moon in Libra, it changed things. Something was birthed within you, within your guys' relationships, and within our world. It sure did. Something took place that night. It may not have been apparent to you, even though it was very apparent behind the scenes. For some of you, it was right in your face. But a lot of this mostly has to do with what's going on within you, on your inside, and the turbulence that has been an incredible nightmare for many of us. The questioning, the confusion, the trying to break through the fog, trying to find answers and not being able to find them, needing absolution, craving and seeking and not quite getting it, almost there but not having it, allowing your mind to run away with you with all kinds of scenarios that is bringing you so much pain in your heart, or that had an emotional roller coaster that has been pure insanity. Look how much life has changed in just 3 weeks' time. And how much of this time have you been using to listen? Do you have a sacred space that you can run to? That's all your own, where you don't feel like someone's listening or watching. You feel open and free to speak. Well, if you don't, it's going to be important that you do. There are answers to questions and pain painful truths that are exciting. But there's painful truths that are going to require you a hell of a lot of healing for some of you. Others of you, I'm seeing another story because you've already been down a certain amount of journeying and processing. You are ahead of the game. You are the leader of the pack, my friend. And it's time for you to lead that pack. Question is, do you have the guts? Do you have the courage? Do you have what it takes? Do you know? From what I'm seeing, you do. You really, really do. And it comes with so much abundance, so much love, and so much healing. You have found your path. You found your way. You know where you're going. Now you can only see just a little bit ahead of you. You're not sure how this thing is going to play out overall. But you do know you're on the road. And you do know it's a damn good thing. It's a damn good thing. So, can you imagine going from holding on tight, having so much inside of you, so much, not letting go, withholding, not speaking, and then suddenly the floodgates, death. You rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Boom. Wings wide open. Head high. Flying up into the sky. Completely free. Freedom. Emotional freedom. Including spiritual freedom, because it led to that. The two together, oh my God, the liberation. It brings you to this 9 of Pentacles state, where you feel abundant. You've got the eye for things that will grow. Okay? You've transformed. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You know, you're on the search. The tree of life has been a symbol for you. You've been following your instincts deeply. Deep transformations. You have a keen eye. And you can see the beautiful sunny days ahead. You're walking around feeling amazing. Light on your feet. Can you imagine that? And with a 9 of Pentacles feel that also gives you this 10 of Pentacles feel. It goes right into the abundant world that you have. You have an abundant world. So much around you, so much growth. You've built so much opportunity for yourself. The doors are opened. Things are lining up. They're lining up. You've got the little birds, the birds of spirit speaking to you. tweets of love, whispers of love. For some of you, you're really going to be seeing this little bird. And imagine not only going through this process of death and liberation and transformation and being in that Nine of Pentacles state of abundance. And what's more is not just feeling abundant, but having it in the 10, going from 9 to 10. But having your 10 of Cups, having love and good friendships and family in your life, knowing what you've got. It's almost like nothing really changed except for you. You had it all along. Everything was here. But now you're seeing it different. You're coming at it from a fresh point of view. One that is graceful, gracious, and appreciative of all of it. An attitude of total gratitude. Okay, because like here, let's say you're the Six of Wands. You see it. You recognize everything. You recognize who you are, what you've got, and how you're going to use it going into the future. And you're going into it fast. You have everything at your disposal. You have all the love you need. And with you, you can change anything. You literally are the creator of your world. And the world mirrors everything you are. You are the master magician. You are the high priestess. You are the empress, the emperor. You just have to follow that inner journey. You yourself are the guide. You are your own guru. Now that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go looking for guidance. We all need guidance from time to time. But if you're going to rely on anything, rely on your deep inner guidance, because only you know what is best for you. Ultimately, it is you. And no one can make you see anything. It's not until you experience something, a moment in which, in a twinkling of an eye, in a moment's notice, things become apparent and they look very, very different than they had previously. And you see exactly what it is, for what it is. And it's a goddamn blessing. So this is where you're at, my friends. Are we excited? I am, and I think it's time to let's look at what the energies of the cards have to say in regard to this Sagittarius moon transit. Now, we all know the Sagittarius moon, what that represents, right? It's a fire sign. It's the explorer, the wanderer. Sagittarius moon men are the Casanovas, the players. They don't settle down. People like Oprah possess the Sagittarius moon. These are people who are also philanthropists, right? So these energies give us the opportunity for you to really delve, journey into something that you love, something new, brand new. Be adventurous. Take a risk. Dive into it. This brings out the leader in us, the teacher in us. in all capacities. And with that fire, that driven, that passion, desires run high. It's a great time for you to begin a passion project and see it through to its end. Let it challenge you. Let it be something that molds you into a whole new character. It's time to build new characters for some of you who've come to a certain point on your spiritual journey. It's time to be someone new personality. What does that look like? Who are you now? So just looking at the energies, you've had a reckoning about your path. You had a serious realization. A big change has occurred or is about to occur that's quite unexpected, This resistance that you had to change. There was this resistance that was keeping you from a balance that you finally accepted. This is regarding the masculine. Whether this was your masculine in life that you're dealing with or within yourself. With this acceptance of your path, with the acceptance, it brings alignment. It brings you into center. It brings you into balance and congruency. And it's the start of your abundance and the beginning of serious wisdom. After so much self-reflection, it brought so much growth to you and light out of what felt like this long, dark road. It really did. And out of this came the acceptance, right? Your power. Your power. And it was ultimately your ability to have gratitude. Gratitude for the things in your life. Gratitude for the love in your life and what you have, the possibilities of your life. The wisdom you have gained, which has enormous growth potential still, but the self-reflection you have done has brought you to a place that you didn't expect. And it's brought you a level of peace that you had been searching for. The numbers 4 and 8 you might be seeing quite a bit, It may have been following you. But you're still on this course and you still have some ways to go. You're digging deep into your emotions. You're becoming more and more intuitive. You're reaching for really big things in your life. And you really did it with so much power, so much strength, so much grace. You have so much passion. But there was so much resistance to it. There really was. You held on so tight to an idea, to a person, to a fantasy, a belief system, something you found really difficult to just release and accept. Bringing you into the now, right? Self-acceptance. Acceptance for the things you love and have passion for. For others of you, this deals with the masculine and the acceptance of his place in your life, his place in his own world, and the path forward. There was a release. Emotional freedom. Deep emotional freedom. Letting go and letting God, with a sense of gratitude unlike anything, is bringing in your incredible abundance because of surrender and self-love. Your life is blossoming, and so are you. And so is your love. That's right. So we're going to look. It's amazing that you have all this self-love. You know, you've been taking care of yourself, and continue. Please continue. Accept who you are. Accept where you're going. When you resist yourself, you resist who you are putting yourself in a prison, a self-made prison. And all this overthinking and overwhelm occurs. This ability to keep yourself locked into this mindset that just goes round and round and round like a broken record. And it's a dire way to think. It's the kind of thinking and mindset and perception that only leads to a lot of suffering. But when you just accept for the things the way they are, for what it is, now you can change things. You have something to work with. You know where you're at, and you know what you've got. It's leveling things out. It's starting from the ground up. Starting from the ground up. So what are a couple more themes that we're looking at through this transit? Let's take a look at the energies. Okay. What are some feelings and emotions and things to expect in your life over the next few days? Okay. It's pretty powerful is what it is. I hope you all are keeping journals, keeping track of these moments, because you're going to want to refer to them. You're going to want to refer to this time. Okay. Get one more shuffle in. Okay. We're going to see. Oop. Is there one? There we go. One. Aha. Beautiful. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Woo. Not yet. It's too many. Let's go. There goes. Okay. 2 have flipped out. We have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. You are releasing your burdens. All right. You're releasing burdens. And you're definitely releasing burdens that have to do with the past. You're not going to be burdened by it anymore. You're going to care for yourself, love yourself first, and you're going to move on. You will treasure your past happiness, but you are not going to let it burden you. You're moving on as the 9 of Pentacles on your own, abundantly. Let's continue. Yeah, you're putting the heaviness of that stuff down. It's been weighing you down for so long. Let's see. Yeah. Broken hearts. Seeing things the way they are, as hard as it is. Oh, boy. So much has been destroyed. You've had to accept a lot and be strong. Nope, there goes one flying out. You have the world. You have the world. You have the whole world in front of you. You absolutely do. You really don't have anything to fear. I mean, ooh, what's this? Yeah, making a judgment call. And when you look back, you're going to see yourself with compassion. You're not going to be upset with yourself for why did I not do this, or why did I not see this, why did I not make the change here or do this or that. You're bringing in balance. Okay? Transformation on so many damn levels. And you're hearing your call. You're paying heed to it. Not only that, like I said, it's like your inner guidance, your crown, your intuition is very strong, and you're really starting to listen to it. Your heart is opened up, and it's opening the world up in front of you. The whole world. I'll get one more from this. Yeah, we got a lot of chakra energy from the heart and the crown. A little bit here from the sacral as well. Okay. Yep. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting what you love and what matters to you. You now have the sword of truth. Clarity. The strong Libra energy here, okay? Very strong Libra. She's coming in with the sword of truth, and she's making room and clearing things out for balance. And she's going to embrace her life for this future, this world that's coming, okay? I trust whatever the universe brings me, and I embrace joyful opportunities. You're just going to trust and let go. You're accepting, embracing, trusting. The Three of Cups is also about, merriment, good times with family and friends. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like a beautiful family, a great tribe, great times, fun and exciting adventures for the future. Yep. We have the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords, excuse me, bottom of the deck. That's right. I am ready for a breakthrough to success. And that's exactly where you're at. Exactly. You'll have the energy to realize these goals. All right. Let me give you a sense of the last 4 cards at the bottom of the deck. This is where you're at. With the Six of Wands, you're proud of what you achieve and you accept your rewards gracefully because you're accepting and you can see your future. With the Three of Wands, you have the energy to realize these goals and you have a lot of passion and confidence. You see clearly now. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. That's what I hear. Sorry, not the best voice. And then with the next 2, which were the final at the bottom, we have the Hierophant. Taurus energy with the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm ready to love and learn. And I'm ready for that breakthrough to success. And we have this image of a key. The image of a book. A book of knowledge. The book of life. The Akashic Records, I believe. You're searching for deeper truths. Things are becoming crystal clear in her hand. She's got crystals here in the Hierophant card, and she's looking up at this key with a heart. And growth in the throat area where she's to speak. She's a teacher. And with the Ace of Swords, she sees it. That's where her success is. That's where her abundance is. Everything she's learned. Everything. And she's aware of it. With the Six of Wands, she sees it. Six of Wands and Three of Wands saying, this is a celebration to you. It's an acknowledgement of you and your future and what you're taking into the future. This celebration, this thing. The Hierophant is what we believe. It's higher institutions. It's the father. It's the husband. It's marriage. It's the great teacher. You are a teacher. And that is your success. And it breaks through to you. And it's this recognition about your future, where you're headed. And not only that, you see that you have this big, wide world in front of you. And you plan on embracing all the beautiful and joyful opportunities that are coming. And trusting what the universe brings you. You can see it so clearly. You're leaving all that heartbreak. And you're putting down your burdens. You're as strong for as long as you need to be strong. You're going to be this warrior, this amazing spiritual warrior, this wounded warrior that's going in full of strength and power, following your own path. Following your own path, not others. Doing your own thing, going off on your own. Not worrying about what others think. Yep, taking a risk. And you're going to be just like the Empress. Things are going to grow. You're working on a home, a life that's going to build. With the 8 of Cups, you've walked away. And with the 4 of Wands, the universe brings everything you need to be blissful, to feel happy. You have a home, you know. You're accepting your situation without resistance. You're moving ahead, you know. This is what's going on. You know, and with the 9 of Cups, you're trusting the flow of life, bringing more fun into your life, remembering you are as young as you feel. And there's so much success. You really are a success. I think you just haven't taken the time to really let it sink in and realize just how abundant, successful, and special you really are. You know, there is so much here. Yes, absolutely. I speak my truth in fairness to myself, justice, balance, holding the sword of truth, the breakthrough that you needed, the success. With the Ace of Pentacles, I am always rewarded for what I do. So not only you feel balanced, feel contented, you have found your place without resistance. You're letting down the burdens and realizing what you want to do. You're going to take the risk. Okay? And you're going to create what you choose with joy. You're going to do it naturally and with joy. You don't have to be forced into anything but be you. Just be you. And you'll get rewarded. Dreams are coming true for you because you followed your heart. When you follow your heart, that's what happens. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I love it. Enormous. Now let's take a look at what we've got for the Moonology deck, and we'll pull a card or two from this to get the final advice and energies. Okay, so we'll continue. Ooh, there. Okay. Yes. And okay. We have, oh wow, expecting powerful change. What do you need to release? And a fiery climax approaches. New moon in Aries. So just before the new moon in Taurus, something is going to occur right around the 21st, the 20th. There's something you need to release. Fears. Could it be? Could it be a person? Aries energy here. But powerful changes are occurring. With a fiery climax, ooh. I think you most likely need to release feelings of doubt, release feelings of insecurity and uncertainty. And stop looking back. The old you is gone. Go toward the new thing. What I love about the new moon eclipse is that this is yes, yes, and 1,000 times yes. And you're being shunted into your life's purpose. This is an amazing and powerful card. For a fiery climax approaches. This is very passionate, fiery. Be careful for arguments at this time. All right? But I feel like passions are going to be running really high at this time around that Aries new moon, just before the Aries moon, before we get into the Taurus new moon on the 22nd. So think the 19th, right around there, okay? Or the full moon, rather. So you got to excuse me there. Yeah, be careful that heated emotions, fights, or nasty things don't get said, okay? Utilize this Aries moon that's coming, but it's talking about here as a time for passionate things, all right? Just productive and fun things. I think you need more fun in your life. You're coming to a head with something. Many of you this is your life's purpose. You're joining here with the Lover's card popping up as well with the change. I trust my knowing and I make a commitment. You may be very surprised by somebody who shows up out of the blue. Or you may be surprised by yourself and the decisions that you make and the feelings that you actually have. So hold that vision. Continue to hold that vision and move forward. Keep going forward. Because it's a yes, 1,000 times yes. And with that, I'm going to leave it there, my loves. That was the Sagittarius moon transit for 2020 here as we move from April 10th on to the 12th. Time is moving by very fast this year. We're going to see some tremendous changes. If you like this, you guys, please, by all means, like, share, subscribe. And you may almost reach me if you are interested in a session. Okay? They're very good. And I do a variety of them, as well as deep coaching sessions. All right? I am certified in different areas, so I utilize that with my intuitive soul work. All right? I love you, and we shall see each other soon. Mwah. C'est la vie. Bye-bye.